Hey guys, Destin here for IGN Guides, and we are starting Act 2 of Gears of War 3. I am here with Justin today. How you doing, Justin?
I am excellent. How are you?
Good. And what do you do here at IGN?
I am the mobile games editor.
Mobile games?
I know.
What are you doing?
I do play console
Why are you at my
games.
desk?
I play console games occasionally.
Yeah?
Yeah, so I do enjoy the Gears of War franchise, and I'm playing through it right now. I just played this section last night, so now we're going to have a little chat.
Talk about what's going on. Now, Cole jumped into the river to save himself after taking out the big Leviathan with emulsion all over it. And now they are going to fight some locusts.
Well, that's actually a spoiler, technically, because that hasn't... You've only seen the lambent up till now.
Spoiler?
Yeah.
Really?
Well,
hey guys, guess what? We're doing a walkthrough of the entire game. There might be a few spoilers.
yeah. So you are about to see the Locust for the first time, and I have to admit, I don't know. I like fighting the Locust more than the lambent. Like,
yeah.
I'm like,
because they always explode, no matter what.
They're like old friends. It's like, oh, you know, welcome
back,
guys.
I killed you guys in the other game.
Exactly. As I'm gonna shoot you in the face now. But it's good though, since the lambent explode, you don't get the same. You can't execute them as many ways. They're just not as interesting to fight, in my opinion.
Oh, the chickens! Did you notice that? I kicked them all the time. It reminded me of Legend of Zelda on the Super Nintendo.
Yeah.
When you would beat up all the chickens and then get attacked.
But unlike Zelda, in this game they don't fight you back.
I was hoping. I was like, maybe if I kick him enough, but he just exploded. So.
What's the old?
I was disappointed.
What's the old joke that in Zelda, if Link could have a suit of armor made out of chickens, it would be invincible?
Oh, yeah.
Because you can't kill them.
That's funny. I hadn't heard that one before.
Yeah.
Did you just make that up on the fly?
I know. I stole that from the internet.
You should have just taken credit for it.
Yeah.
Everybody who's never heard that joke. I'm like, Justin Davis at IGN had this great joke.
This guy. So you notice, as I'm watching this video, Cole just chainsawed a dude. You can't do that with the lambent.
Yeah, you can. You can chainsaw the lambent.
But don't they just blow up?
Well, sometimes you chainsaw them and then kick them and they go flying away and blow up.
Okay.
And in later missions, actually, you'll see lambent next to bigger lambent, and you want to blow up the littler lambent so that the bigger lambent blow up.
Okay. Got it.
I just want to see how many times I can say lambent in a row.
And the other thing I noticed about this section, first time you've seen the Locust, these guys fly out of the ground now.
I like that. I like that as an entrance, as opposed to like, oh, they're coming out of the hole.
They're crawling out. Is that...
It's a little more dramatic.
Is that new? They didn't do that in 1 or 2. They just crawled out, right?
I don't remember them flying out of the ground in 2.
Because I saw it when I played this section. I'm like, wow, it's a little cartoony because they literally fly several feet into the air.
You know, I wonder what mechanics they have that allow them to fly out of the ground like that.
Exactly. I imagine there being like springboards under the ground. But it's good because in Gears of War 1 and 2, I would get a spot next to the emergence holes and then just shoot
a grenade in there
right
away.
I would throw a grenade in it right away, or I would shoot the guys as they crawled out of the ground, so they'd be half dead by the time they emerge. So.
Like, we're gonna get you. Now you're all dead. Next mission.
Exactly. So I think maybe they pop out in order to stop some of that. But it's still a little cartoony.
And if people are wondering why I can get away with turning on my chainsaw and then just walking up to people, it's because I'm playing on normal, not hardcore or insane. So it's a little easier, but there's still a few challenging parts.
Yeah, that's actually a good point. I already don't remember what difficulty I set it to. I'm probably playing on normal too. Is that the 2-star one?
Yeah, that's normal.
Yeah, I'm playing on normal. I would say if you're a Gears veteran, normal is not normal. Normal is pretty easy.
Yeah,
you know.
And then casual is just like, don't even worry about anything.
Yeah, I heard. I haven't played casual myself yet, but I heard it was tuned, you know, in such a way that it's very, very casual. Like even if you've never played a shooter, you know, you can get through it and enjoy the story.
And the gang's all together again. But are they okay? Who knows? Are they gonna make it? Nope. They kill off 2 main characters right
Marcus
here,
Phoenix.
right here in chapter 2.
Done.
Or Act 2. Oh wait, never mind.
I like the water effect on Dom's. Look, he's gonna spit it up. Oh!
Yeah.
Oh God.
Oh God, water. It's so bad.
Yeah. Oh, Dom.
The voice actress who does the girl who revived Dom, I've probably said this already, but she's one of my favorite voice actors in video games. Like, I loved her in Uncharted 2. I just thought she had great charisma.
Oh, I didn't even... Do you know her name?
Elena? Something?
No. The actress's name.
Elena something.
Oh, but is that her character in Uncharted?
I don't remember.
You don't know what one she plays?
She plays not the blonde, the brunette.
Oh, okay. So is the Australian accent real, or is that just acting?
I'm pretty sure that's how she talks. Like, normally.
Okay.
I don't think it's like a manufactured accent or anything. But anyway, she's in here, and I love her.
And she is.
Yeah. Big crush on her. And now we see the digger for the first time. And if you watched our weapons breakdown, you might have heard a little bit about that already. And this is the first time we're encountering it, and I don't like it.
To fight against it or to use it?
To use it. It's confusing to use.
I agree.
Have you figured out any tactics for using it properly?
No.
Here's what I've been doing. I blind fire. See, I thought I could run up there, and then I was like, oh, crap.
Revive me.
Anyway, so with the digger, what I've been doing is when I do get one, I just blind fire it in the main direction of an enemy, and it seems to pop up out of the ground right when I want it to and kill him. So that's kind of how I've been using it.
Okay.
Still not my favorite in the world.
It is confusing. Some of the new guns, you know, Epic it's a challenge for them to keep coming up with new and innovative ways to give your opponents.
Yeah.
You know, it's like Gears of War 1 had the torque bow, and then 2 had, I think the mortar was introduced in 2. You know, and now the digger is supposed to be like the new hotness, but I don't think it works quite the same.
Yeah. Boom shot's still where it's at. Boom shot's still my favorite weapon in the entire game.
Yeah?
It's like, you fire it, and it's like,
It's so satisfying.
Yeah. It's like, of course, the chainsaw is awesome, like, you know, but I've chainsawed probably 10,000 people by the time Gears 3 came out.
Yes.
So it's nice to have that new weapon that I really enjoy, and then
you know
not
what
the digger.
You know what I do like about the digger, or these digger enemies, is that they harken back. It's a little callback to the boom shot enemies, because these guys say dig.
Yeah.
And I thought that was kind of cute.
Well, the grinder says grind.
Exactly. So I like that. I think it's kind of cool.
I'm this weapon type.
Yeah. He just
or enemy type.
He announces the name of his weapon.
Yeah.
It's like, what's that guy? How does that guy talk when he's with his friends? Like, does he have a normal kind
Sandwich. Are you saying you want one, or that you're gonna make one?
Yeah, you're gonna throw one at me. I don't get it.
Yeah. And then that guy's just standing there, so I break his neck, I believe. After carrying him for a while.
See, look how they jump out of the ground. It's so funny.
They have trampolines underneath, man. They're having a good time.
They have like Sonic the Hedgehog style springs.
Yeah.
Spraying.
They actually live in trees underground somehow.
That's not true.
It doesn't make sense.
That's a blatant.
Doesn't even make sense.
That's a blatant lie. You know, speaking of voice actors, you know Marcus Phoenix, right?
Bender?
Yeah, Bender.
Yeah.
Exactly.
I actually got to meet him during a Gears 1 event.
Oh man.
And he was like, "Oh, what? You want me to do Gears of War voice?" I'm like, "Fuck that.
Yeah.
Do Bender.
Yeah.
Do anything for Bender."
Yeah. You could have him do. It'd be funny to have him do Gears of War lines
as Bender
in the Bender voice.
Yeah. That'd be pretty cool. He was a really cool guy though. Like, nice, willing to do the voice acting things, and yeah.
Nice.
So it's rare that you meet somebody like that. He was also drunk, so because it was at a party.
So what did you think about this thing?
The tortured siege beast
Yeah.
thing. I was like, what the hell?
Yeah.
That was my reaction. I'm just like, all right, I guess I'll use it.
When it's a little like you use it for literally 20 seconds, and then it's like, okay, you know, get out of this vehicle now. You're done.
You do use it later in the game,
Yeah.
and like I guess if you pull right trigger and hold it, you can control.
Oh, I didn't know that.
Yeah, like that's what somebody said. I think Cliffy B said in an interview, but I'm not positive about that. And there I hit him, but it doesn't do anything.
Yeah, so it's hard to in this when I played this exact moment, I'm like, it's hard to tell if it's working. Oh, you only shot him.
That was the line. That's my favorite line in the game. Gobble, gobble, gobble. MFer.
Nice.
Watching the swear words.
Well, they just swore in the game. I mean,
I know. and it's wearing off on me. I'm trying to keep it PG friendly for the people watching Gears of War.
Yeah, but wait, like, okay, I'm just gonna leave it alone.
Yeah, drop it.
Yeah.
We're not allowed to swear. No, I'm just kidding. So speaking of good one-liners in the game, what was your favorite?
Yeah, Gobble Gobble was good. I like the banter between Baird and Cole.
Mm-hmm. What did you think of Carmine's cheesy lines like bacon?
Yeah, I was gonna say don't spoil because I haven't beaten the game yet.
No, it's
so
at the very beginning.
I don't know whether Carmine lives or dies yet. Yeah,
gotta watch the video.
I see you got a twinkle in your eye right now. You wanna no spoilers.
Well, no. Okay, the Carmine thing is really cool, and I think I've talked about this already. But there was this Child's Play charity event that Microsoft and Epic put on.
Right.
Where you could decide the fate of Carmine.
Right.
Decide if he lives or if he dies.
Right.
And this is the first time we find out what the real answer was. Yes, we had an update about it, but we never found out if, you know, what came to be of Carmine. And beating Gears of War 3 is the first time we see.
Exactly. So I thought that was super cool. That was actually a, smart and savvy, sort of clever thing.
That is so awesome. This gun sucks, but if you hit somebody with that move, it is just so rewarding.
Yeah, it's not so awesome in multiplayer.
No.
I mean, maybe if you're dishing it out, but...
Like, that happens a lot, too. You just kind of run into them and they fall over. Yeah.
To be on the receiving end of it in multiplayer is not fun, though.
Oh, there's times in the campaign where I don't even shoot this gun. I just run at somebody and hope I get them for the awesome kill, like, animation or whatever.
Yeah. So I think...
This is pretty big spoiler right here, actually. So...
Well...
If you're watching a walkthrough and not expecting some spoilers...
Yeah.
Then
Spoiler alert.
Yeah.
The thing I remember about this moment is... So Gears of War 3 is a great looking game.
Yes.
But... I couldn't help but chuckle at his chest. Here, Dom, hold this, and it's just his giant meaty hand on some like weird. It doesn't even look like a wound, and like you see like the blood spreading, and I don't know. All credit to Epic, but yeah.
Yeah, you can't even really tell like what the heck's happening right there. Look how big the hand is. That is. There's like two of them too.
Yeah. And like, is that compression? What is that even? Like, what is he?
Is he compressing the metal thing on his chest?
He's like holding his lungs in to keep them from bursting. It doesn't even make sense.
I'm helping. I can't breathe. You're really not helping, Tom. Do you remember this guy from 2?
Absolutely not.
No, neither do I.
Yeah.
Like I played through 1 and 2 all the way, and then 3 comes. They're like, "Oh, he's back," and I'm like, "Who the fuck is this guy?"
That's exactly what I said, and I was. Cliffy B was tweeting. He's like, if you didn't play Gears 1 and 2, you can still jump into 3, no problem. And I'm like, dude, I did play 1 and 2, and I don't have a clue what's going on in 3. Like,
yeah,
it's good that the game is just like shoot dudes, because like,
story-wise,
yeah,
not the best.
I don't ever have a clue what's going on.
So wait, you said you just started Act 2?
I finished Act 2.
After you beat Act 3, Act 3 is pretty epic. You should, no pun intended. Epic Games, get it? Epic Games, epic. Anyway, after you beat Act 3, you should tell me what your opinion is of the game.
Okay.
Continuing from that point, because there's some pretty major stuff happens in that act.
Do you think it gets better?
I think it makes me care for a moment, even if just for a moment.
Yeah.
About the characters.
Yeah, and I'm sure, if you continue watching this walkthrough, you'll discuss it when people get to that moment. But, I heard Epic did a good job of, actually putting some genuine emotionality into it. Is emotionality a word?
No, we're going to use it, though.
Okay.
I say we go with it and invent it right now.
It might be a word.
Emotionality?
Yeah.
I don't know.
Okay.
Maybe I should be telling people tactics. Shoot the bad guys.
Yeah.
That's your tactic. My tactic was, I hope I can bayonet one of these people.
I was just
I run all the way across the field into enemy territory, and right when I get up to them, I run out of, like, steam or whatever.
Oh, man. Yeah, so your tactic doesn't even shoot the bad guys.
No, it's just like, pick your favorite weapon, and hope you get a kill with it.
It would be funny too, like if you're a Gears of War expert, like pro level Gears of War, see if you can beat the game without firing a gun.
Oh yeah, just use like the retro lancer the whole time.
Although I suppose
pistol beat down.
Yeah, or like grenade sticks, chainsaw kills.
Here, so I tried again, and this time I'm successful.
Yes, it is. It is satisfying.
This is my first time actually using it, so I'm kind of like, hey, this is kind of neat.
Yeah.
But when you actually try and shoot, you can't hit a damn thing.
No, absolutely not. Is the Retro Lancer, is that probably your favorite execution?
My favorite execution is actually one in multiplayer that I think unlocks after you get 25 kills with the Lancer. What they do is, you press and hold Y when a dude's down, and he turns on the Lancer, or he shoves the Lancer into a guy and then turns it on, and it goes like, grrr. That's my favorite execution.
It's a little, maybe everyone made this connection years ago, but I didn't realize till just now that there's a clear, they're taking a lot of influence from Mortal Kombat.
Oh yeah, with the fatalities?
Yeah, exactly. It's like a nice little...
I think that's what I called them in the first one, was like fatalities until... I figured it out.
It's a nice little punctuation mark on, on the action. You've just done something cool. You've just won and beaten somebody, and maybe that's part of why Gears feels so good. Is there's a nice little exclamation point on the end of the action. You get a chance to curb stomp somebody. Or,
yeah, and like I don't think anybody else really did that before Gears of War.
Yeah, no.
And what having hooked on one was just playing multiplayer, and the fact that you shoot a dude and he just turns into bloody bits. That was so cool.
So satisfying. They just nailed the little details. You know what I liked about this Rumak? Rumak.
Yeah,
right?
Rumak.
That's what
Rumak.
Whatever. I like this boss fight because there's no... I feel like a boss fight in every game needs to have a gimmick. Like, here's the gimmicky way you're gonna beat this boss.
Shoot out his 3 eyes.
Yeah, or whatever. It's gonna have like 5 waves, and each wave you do this. But this Rumak boss fight is just like
a bullet sponge.
Yeah, it's just... Well, maybe people hate bullet sponges, but I like it because there's no... It's just like core Gears, like get behind cover, avoid the rockets, and shoot and kill them. There's no gimmick or like changing the, the game doesn't play a very different way.
By the way, my tactic for that was hide behind the only gigantic piece of cover in the whole game and shoot the hell out of them.
Yeah, I did throw you sowing some ineffective grenades.
Hey, they landed near him.
Yeah.
And we're actually approaching the end of Chapter 2, or Act 2, Chapter 1 right now. I always call it like Chapter 1 or Chapter 2, whatever. Act 2, Chapter 1, this is the end. Is there any last moment thoughts as we have 3 minutes left in this commentary?
Yes, I'm very amused that Marcus Phoenix's dad is some, super smart, scrawny scientist.
He's not scrawny.
Well,
remember the joke with the women? People were like, what are the women going to look like in this game?
Yeah.
Because like everybody else is like all muscle bound. Even his dad is all muscle bound, and he's a scientist.
Yeah, the muscle bound scientist. Okay, so maybe not scrawny, but it's still, it's amusing. It's like, oh, you're his son? Don't you think?
Yeah. Apple doesn't fall far from the tree? Is that what you're saying?
No, it falls very far from the tree.
They're like the same size.
No, but I'm not... Okay, forget about size. I'm not talking about size anymore. Just
Marcus
Phoenix
he's a scientist
in general. And
Marcus Phoenix is like, let's kill every single thing on the planet.
Yeah, that's his answer to everything.
Even Adam Phoenix at the end of 2, you hear him saying, what have you done? And you're like, I killed a bunch of people by flooding the planet.
Yeah.
That was their big plan. Let's flood the planet.
Yeah, let's... Yeah, and humanity got into this mess by glassing their own cities, basically.
That's Halo.
Well, no, okay, the term glassing.
Anyway, that's the end of Act 2, Chapter 1. For more, be sure to check out IGN.com. Thanks, Justin.
You're welcome.